Welcome back. For the first time ever, the CDC laid out guidelines to combat the nation's deadly prescription painkiller epidemic. CBS 4's Patrick Shalvier explains.
On Tuesday, the CDC announced a number of guidelines on the prescription of opioids, all in an effort to combat the abuse and addiction by patients. According to the CDC, an estimated 1.9 million people abused or were dependent on prescription opiates in 2013.
The epidemic of prescription opiate overdose and death is driven by doctor prescribing. But because doctor prescribing drove this, doctor prescribing can also help stop it.
Some of the recommendations listed at primary care physicians state that before prescribing opioids, patients and doctors should consider pain management without the drugs, whether it be physical therapy and exercise or other medications like ibuprofen. If those options are thought out and opioids are deemed to be necessary, then the lowest possible dosage should be administered for the shortest amount of time.
A lot of people who get into problems with opiates start with acute pain. That's why we say that for most episodes of acute pain, 3 days will be enough. It is very rare that more than 7 days will be needed.
Counselors with the Palmer Drug Abuse Program say abuse of prescription drugs, especially with young adults, is actually one of the biggest issues they see.
From kids using codeine pills, they might drop them into orange juice and they'll sit there and swirl it around, and their friends know about it, so they kind of want to distract, so they'll sit there and swirl their orange juice too, to help their friends get away with it.
It's awesome that the CDC, is going out of their way to actually come out with guidelines before prescribing it, but that on the same turn, it doesn't guarantee that it's not going to be abused by somebody else.
The guidelines also list exceptions for people who receive cancer treatment or those who are terminally ill. For now, in Hidalgo County, Patrick Shalvier, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
Health officials also say many prescription opiates are actually as addictive as heroin and actually do a poor job at controlling chronic pain.